Hi, I'm George, and in this Minecraft Pistons tutorial, I'll be showing you how to craft pistons and also how then to use those pistons. This is kind of a basic discussion. We'll be using pistons in future videos, so I want to get all the basics out of the way here first. Now, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to click on share and also subscribe as well. And when you subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notifications, and take a look at my channel for more Minecraft videos. Okay, let's get to it. In Minecraft, there are two basic types of pistons, and this is one of the most useful blocks you can have, and there's amazing stuff you can do with these pistons. And we'll be using this in a lot of videos coming up. It's a great way to do a lot of automation. But first, let's take a fast look at the pistons, and then I'll show you how to craft these pistons. We'll then come back and talk a little bit about what the pistons actually do. Okay, let's first start off with taking a look just a real basic. There's a piston right there, and if you apply a redstone signal to the piston, it then operates that piston. And turn the signal off, and it comes back again. There are two types, as I mentioned. We have a regular piston right here, and then a sticky piston right back there. Okay, let's see how these two pistons are crafted. Go right over here to this crafting table. And the first one, just your basic piston, pretty easy to do. It takes some cobblestone on either side, just like that. That's the base of the piston. Take some planks across the top. Doesn't matter what wood it is, just some planks across the top. For the center part of the piston, you need to have an iron ingot, and then to make it run, you also need to have some redstone dust in there. So there you go. There's the basic crafting setup for your piston, and there's the piston. If you want to make a sticky piston, that's again pretty easy. Just take a piston and then take a slime ball. So you're going to have to go out and grab these slime balls. Of course, do some harvesting, do some hunting down some of those slime to get your slime balls. Once you have that, that's all it is. A piston and then a slime ball on top. And that's right there. That's your sticky piston. Okay, so pretty easy to make, as you can see. All right, let's go back and talk about how you place these pistons. I'll just use the regular piston here. Now, the way the pistons work is they always place with the face of the piston going towards the player. So if I come over here to the side like this, put a piston over here on the side, it'll face towards me. On the back side, same thing. It's going to face towards me like that. If I want to have a piston going down, then we need to have a block above the piston, and I need to get underneath and place a piston on the bottom side of that block. You can take your blocks out then if you want to later on. That doesn't matter. Once it's been placed, it's just fine. Now, to operate a piston, you need to give them a redstone signal. And any way you can do that, there's lots of ways of doing it. The easy way is just to take a lever, stick it on a block that's next to your piston, right click, activates it, right click again, and it deactivates. And this is the regular piston, just retracts when it's not activated and is extended when it's activated. Let's put a redstone lever right here, same thing. Notice now that I have 3 blocks attached to the same block here with just that one lever. And if I go back a little ways, you can see that they are all now extended. So you can do multiple pistons from one lever as well. Just collapse those again. There we go. You can see those two working right there. Okay, so that's about placing your pistons. Let's now look at the differences here. A little bit about our pistons. There's the sticky piston. Here's the regular piston. Now I have a block down here so you can see that. And I'll just put a smooth stone block right in front of this piston. Now if I right click over here, it pushes that block over one block. If I click this again, the piston retracts and the block stays in that spot. Let's put another block in here. I'll do that again. And there it is. Notice how it's pushed 2 blocks now. Now just one more time. There it goes. Now pushed 3 blocks. You can push up to 12 blocks at a time. So you can do a lot of pushing if you need to. So that's what the regular piston does. Same basic idea here with the sticky piston, except that when we push this and retract it, the block sticks to the piston head. There it is. If I put a block in front of that, so I have 2 blocks, extend that and pull it back, the one block that's attached to the piston head pulls back, the other block stays put. So you can move multiple blocks, but keep one piston attached right there, or one block attached to your piston. This is the basic concept behind doing piston operated doors as well, trapdoors, things like that. We'll be making some of those things in later videos. Okay, one more thing here about pistons. Let's just get some space in here. A lot of the blocks, actually most of your blocks, will get pushed by a piston. Some blocks get broken by a piston. So here's a piston set up, and I have some sugarcane right here. If I right click on this, notice how it breaks that sugarcane, and I'll just bring that back in again. So you can actually use this to harvest some things by breaking them with a piston. And we'll be doing that in the next video. I'll be showing you how to automate sugarcane harvesting by using a piston setup. There you go. So there's the basics on working with pistons. They're pretty straightforward. Again, they're very easy to craft, and you place them facing towards the player. They're powered by a redstone signal. Any way you want to do that is fine. The easiest here is just to use a lever like that. And you have two kinds, your regular piston, and then right over here you have your sticky piston. Okay, so there you go. Basics on working with pistons. And again, in the next video, we'll set up a little bit of automation using pistons. Now, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Also, make sure you hit that share button as well, and also subscribe. And take a look at my channel for a bunch more Minecraft videos. Okay, and I'll see you next time.